Every 11 seconds, an older adult in America is rushed to the ER because of a fall. Every 19 minutes, one of them never walks again. But here's the truth. No one tells you it's not old age that takes their balance away. It's neglect. The moment we stop challenging how we move our body, quietly begins to forget how to protect us. You know that slight hesitation when you step off a curb or reach for something on a high shelf? That's not weakness, that's your body warning you I'm losing my rhythm. And once that rhythm fades, even a small stumble can rewrite the rest of your life. The good news: you can retrain your balance not by walking more, but by moving smarter. Recent studies from the NIH have revealed 6 forgotten movements that don't just prevent falls, they actually rebuild the body's balance system from the ground up. So if you care about staying independent, if you want to walk with confidence, climb stairs without fear, and keep doing the things that make life worth living, don't scroll away. Because in the next few minutes, you'll discover exactly what those 6 movements are and how just 10 minutes a day can give you back the stability, control, and freedom you thought you'd lost forever. When was the last time you moved sideways? Most people can't remember because we only walk forward, sometimes backward, but almost never side to side. And that small detail silently rewires your balance system. Picture this. You're reaching for something on a kitchen shelf, someone brushes past you in a grocery aisle, or you misstep getting out of bed. Instinctively, your body should take a quick step sideways to catch you. But after 60, that instinct often vanishes, not because your muscles are gone, but because your brain has stopped practicing the command. Researchers at the National Institutes of Health found that over 80% of seniors rarely perform lateral movement, and that simple fact increases the risk of falls by nearly 20%. It's like your brain still has the software, but you haven't updated it in decades. The fix: retrain your side reflex. Start by standing near a countertop or sturdy chair. Take a full step to the side, lift your feet, no shuffling, and bring the other foot to meet it. Then repeat the other way. Keep your knees slightly bent, chest tall, and eyes forward. Do this for 1 to 2 minutes a day. The change is almost immediate. You'll feel your hips waking up, your knees stabilizing, your confidence quietly returning. Because balance isn't just in your legs, it's in your brain's ability to react. And once that reaction comes back, your body starts trusting itself again. But knowing this move alone isn't enough, because there's another hidden pattern in your walk that's silently eroding your stability every single day. You take over 5,000 steps a day, but how many of them are truly balanced? Most people over 60 don't even realize when it starts: the slow, uncertain shuffle, feet dragging, steps shorter, posture tighter. It's not laziness. It's your brain quietly saying, I don't trust my legs anymore. That hesitation is the real danger. Because when your brain loses confidence, your body follows. Studies from Harvard Health show that older adults who lose their natural weight shift rhythm are 3 times more likely to fall within a year. Not because they're weak, but because their movement pattern has broken down. But here's the hope: rhythm can be retrained. Weight shifting is how we walk, dance, climb stairs, even get out of a chair. It's not a gym move, it's a life move. When you intentionally practice it, you rewire your balance system to react faster and move smoother. Here's how: stand behind a sturdy chair, hands gently resting on the backrest. Shift your full weight onto your right leg while lifting your left foot just an inch off the floor. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then switch. Don't rush. Feel your balance transfer from one side to the other. Over time, let go with one hand, then both. After a few days, something subtle changes. Your walk feels lighter. Your steps flow again. The fear of losing balance starts to fade because your body remembers how to move as one. But this rhythm you just rebuilt, it's only half the battle, because there's one test that truly predicts whether you'll stay steady or fall when it matters most. If you can't stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds, research shows your risk of falling or suffering a serious injury multiplies. But this test isn't about youth. It's about connection between your brain, your muscles, and your confidence. Think about it. Every time you step into a car, climb a stair, put on your pants, you balance on one leg. You do it hundreds of times a day without thinking, until one day your brain hesitates, and that hesitation becomes the fall. That's exactly what happened to Mary, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. After a minor fall in her garden, she realized she couldn't hold a single leg stance for more than 3 seconds. Instead of giving up, she practiced daily, 20 seconds each side, twice a day. 6 weeks later, she wasn't just steadier. She was hiking again. It wasn't my legs, she said. It was my courage that came back. Science agrees. In a 2022 study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, seniors who improved their single-leg balance reduced their risk of serious falls by over 30% and reported greater mobility confidence. It's not just balance, it's brain training. Here's how: stand near a counter or chair. Shift your full weight onto one leg. Lift the other foot an inch or two off the floor. Focus on something steady ahead. Hold for 10-20 seconds, then switch. As you get stronger, try closing your eyes. It turns your nervous system back on, like a switch. This simple move rewires stability deep inside your body. But even if you master this stance, there's still one silent saboteur left: the way you walk. Itself might be quietly throwing your balance off every day. Have you ever watched a tightrope walker glide across the line with absolute precision? Their secret isn't magic, it's alignment. And that same principle applies to you. As we age, our natural walking pattern changes. Our steps widen, our posture leans, and our feet drift apart. It feels safer, but it's not. A wider stance actually reduces balance feedback between your brain and your feet, making your reactions slower on uneven ground or slippery floors. You might not notice it, but that protective habit is quietly teaching your body to move with less control. Therapists call this the base of support collapse. In plain words, your internal GPS loses calibration. But here's the uplifting part: you can reprogram it. Start by standing near a wall or countertop for safety. Place your right heel directly in front of your left toe, as if walking on a straight line. Take a slow, steady step forward, heel to toe. Keep your spine tall, eyes forward, and shoulders relaxed. Move with intention, not speed. 4 to 6 steps at a time are enough. Within days, you'll notice your stride becoming smoother. Your brain begins receiving real-time feedback from the tiny stabilizer muscles in your feet, the ones responsible for quick reactions and ground awareness. Over time, you regain what's called proprioception, your body's built-in radar for movement in space. Because walking shouldn't feel cautious, it should feel free. But even when your stride improves, there's still a crucial challenge left: the moment when your body has to rise against gravity itself. And that single motion often decides whether you stay independent or start depending on others. Think about the last time you stood up from a low couch or a soft bed. Did it feel harder than it used to? That small struggle, that push with your hands, is the moment your independence quietly slips away. It's not weakness, it's physics in practice. Rising from a seated position is one of the most complex movements the human body performs. It requires your hips, knees, core, and heart to work together in perfect timing. Yet most people stop training it the moment it starts to feel difficult, and that's the mistake that accelerates decline. Physical therapists call it the rise reflex. Lose it and every motion becomes heavier. Regain it and every step feels lighter. Studies from the Mayo Clinic found that adults who regularly perform controlled squats maintain up to 40% greater lower body strength and significantly reduce fall risk within just 8 weeks. Here's how to rebuild it. Place 1 or 2 cushions on a sturdy chair. Sit down with your arms crossed or hands lightly on your thighs. Lean forward slightly, then press through your heels to stand up tall. Lower yourself slowly and repeat 8 to 10 times. As it becomes easier, remove one pillow then another until you no longer need support. You'll start to feel a subtle but powerful shift. Standing up no longer feels like effort, but freedom. That strength in your legs transfers to confidence in your mind. Because every time you rise on your own, you're proving you still can. But even strength like this won't fully protect you, because the next movement isn't about power at all. It's about reacting when life moves in reverse, and most people never practice it until it's too late. When was the last time you took a step backward on purpose? Most people can't even remember. Yet we do it every single day, stepping away from the sink, backing out of a hallway, moving away from someone in conversation. It seems ordinary, but here's the catch. If you never train this motion, your body quietly forgets how to do it safely. Backward movement challenges your entire balance system. It forces your hips, ankles, and spine to communicate under tension, demanding sharper coordination and quicker reflexes. That's why researchers at the University of Oregon call it reverse training, the most underrated weapon against falls. In their trials, older adults who practiced backward walking or stepping for just 2 minutes a day improved overall stability by 28% and reaction time by nearly 35% in 6 weeks. Here's how to reclaim it. Stand facing a countertop or the back of a sturdy chair. Take one slow, deliberate step backward, then the other. Lift your feet, don't drag. Keep your knees slightly bent and posture upright. Move with awareness, not speed. Repeat for 1 to 2 minutes, daily alternating direction. At first, it might feel awkward, your brain's searching for confidence in unfamiliar motion, but then it clicks. You start trusting your steps again. You stop fearing the unexpected bump, the narrow hallway, the slippery floor, because life doesn't always move forward, and neither should your training. But what if I told you balance isn't something you lose with age? It's something you can rebuild. And when you do, it changes far more than just how you walk. It changes how you live. Balance isn't just about how you move, it's about how you live. It's the quiet confidence in every step, the courage to reach higher, and the strength to rise again, even when life tries to pull you down. If you've made it this far, you've already done something most people never do. You've chosen to take control back. You've decided that aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means training smarter. So here's my challenge to you. Don't let this be just another video. Start today. Pick one of these 6 movements: side step, shift, stand, walk, squat, or step back, and make it part of your daily routine. 10 minutes a day, that's it. Because every minute you move with intention is a minute you gain in freedom, in stability in life. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone you love, a friend, a parent, a neighbor, someone who needs to hear that it's never too late to get their balance, their confidence, their power back. Your one share could be the reason someone avoids their next fall or dances again for the first time in years. And before you go, comment your name and age below. Let's build a community of people proving that strength doesn't fade with time, it evolves. Because your body isn't too old. Your balance isn't gone. You are not done. You're just getting started.